And then, like I said, back here on this window, I would only put one kind of in the middle. Same thing, not too far back. But the beam angle will cover most of this. And because it's a kind of pocket little dark area, you don't need necessarily as much. So I would just have one there. I'd have two along the wall. And then kind of like you said, on both sides of the windows over here and over here. And then, hey guys, it's Cal from the Lighting Doctor here. I hope you guys enjoy this video with some more great landscape lighting tips. To learn more about landscape lighting, go and check out our website at lightingdoctor.ca. Or if you want to see what a real quality landscape light should look like, go and check out our Try It Before You Buy It offer, where you can get a premium quality fixture at a discounted rate with your very own battery pack, so you can go and test out how that light's going to look and feel what a real premium quality light should look like. So go and check us out at lightingdoctor.ca, or go watch more videos on YouTube just by searching for the Lighting Doctor. Hey Carl, thanks again for your email and your pictures. Just to give you a little bit more idea of what you're looking at. If you're looking at the kits, I think you can easily fit in there. I think I had mentioned about 11 uplights. This would actually probably be a pretty good kit for you to get started. But if you want to start using some path and garden lights, you can do that too. But you can always kind of customize things too. Say you got the 12 uplights, you could easily add another 4 path lights or whatever to this kit. But the reason I say that is kind of like I had talked about in the email. I think if you can get the uplights, again, right here, you don't want them too far back, maybe about 12 inches or so back, shining up so that they're hitting the soffit too, and it kind of helps this glow. So I would have 2 on each of those sides there. And then this was the area I kind of talked about. I think you definitely want to try and get some uplights along here to kind of wash it. Same kind of theme where I don't think you need more than 2. It looks like there's maybe a plant here, so it's nice if you can have some symmetry, maybe 1 on each side. Again, 12 inches back or so, but shining more upright, so it just kind of grazes the wall. I think that would look really nice to fill out that area. And then, like I said, back here on this window, I would only put one kind of in the middle. Same thing, not too far back. But the beam angle will cover most of this. And because it's a kind of pocket little dark area, you don't need necessarily as much. So I would just have one there. I'd have 2 along the wall. And then kind of like you said, on both sides of the windows over here and over here. And then the only reason I mentioned the path and garden lights is because sometimes, you know, people want to enhance what the uplighting does, so they'll use some path and garden lights in between. So say, for example, you've got your 2 uplights here, so you might have a path light kind of where the window is to help light the walkway and have a little bit of balance down below. You might throw another one over here, and then you might throw another one, say, over here, and then over here. And then you might want to put one too, especially by the house, is you might put one a little bit closer to the wall here, kind of in the middle. That'll also help highlight the pathway a little bit. So maybe, you know, a few path and garden lights. You could also put one more on the corner, so maybe 1, 2, 3. I might put, you know, another one kind of here, 4, 5. You get one closer back here, 6, 7. I mean, your 7, 8 path lights. So I mean, if you're looking for a kit that kind of fits, this would probably be your best value, because you're going to get 12 uplights, which is 1 more than you need, as well as probably 1 more path light than you need. But what I find is people always tend to almost add more lighting than they think. I always recommend starting with fewer, because more often is less, but most people like it so much that they do end up having more. So getting a couple extra ones would not be the worst case scenario, and I think that would still be less expensive than kind of putting everything in the cart individually, just because these are kind of prepackaged. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. I'll send you the link to this one, but if it doesn't work or you need help kind of customizing things to Carl, by all means, please let me know. Hey guys, it's Cal from the Lighting Doctor here. We're going to show you how to light up your landscape with our Try It Before You Buy It landscape lighting kit. So what you're going to find in your Try It Before You Buy It landscape lighting kit is 4 things. You're going to find our RS uplighting fixture from Fx Luminaire. You're going to find our wash lighting fixture from Fx Luminaire, and you're going to find our path lighting fixture from Fx Luminaire, which are 3 of the most used lights that we use in any of our landscape lighting projects. And along with that, it's going to come with a King Innovation Insta-Light, which is a battery pack that's going to allow you to go and test out these lights on your property to see which lights are going to look best where. The Try It Before You Buy It kit is a chance for you to go and feel the difference between a good quality light and a premium quality fixture and the poor quality lighting that you're going to find online and in a lot of other stores. So you get to test those lights out for 14 days.
go and plug them in, test them out on your property, see what's going to look best. And if you don't love it, you send it back to us and you get a full refund. And if you do, you keep those lights at a discounted rate and you just get whatever else you need. And then to help you with that, we've come up with our free consultations where you can actually send me pictures of your property and we're going to help determine what are going to be the best lights to use in the best spots around your property to make your landscape lighting project run as smooth as possible. So I hope you guys take advantage of our try it before you buy it kit with our uplight, our wash light, and our path light. All right, so first is the RS landscape light from Fx Luminaire. This is a super durable, really high quality LED light that's great in your landscape if you need to, say you need to highlight some beautiful trees that you have on your property. If you have some nice stone architectural features around your home, this is a great light to use. You can change the intensity of the bulb just by using a different lamp. So if you have a small tree that's only maybe 10 to 15 feet high, you can use the standard 4-watt LED lamp in here. If you're using trees that are maybe 15 to 20 feet high, you can increase that to the 5-watt LED. Or if you've got some giant oak trees or some really big trees on your property where you need to push that light at 25 feet or higher, that's where you get into the 6-watt LED lamps to really push that light out and make those features really stand out. This light can be used in a lot of different applications. We use it a lot for perimeter lighting. So if you have trees or shrubs or different bushes and stuff around your property and you just want to make your whole property look bigger, it's a great way to go and highlight those around the perimeter just to make that whole yard stand out. Next is the WS wash light from Fx Luminaire. This is a great accent light for areas where you just don't need as much light as you would use from an uplight or a spotlight or an accent light. This light has a wider angle beam spread as well as it has a frosted lens, which just helps soften that light. So where we like using this is anytime you have a low-lying shrub, so you have just a big bush or a tree that's not that high and it's a little bit wider and you just want to get some nice subtle light on this, this is a great light to use. We use it a lot for perimeter lighting. So if you have a bunch of shrubs and different plantings around your backyard, you can use this to actually backlight your fence or wall areas to help create some subtle lighting around there and make your property stand out a little bit more. This is a great area if you have some nice big rock features or address rocks in your yard that you want to just put a little bit of light on, but you don't want to overpower. This is a great light for it. Anytime you have an area where you just don't need to push that light super high, but you want to make sure you're getting some kind of light on it, whether that just be nice, subtle, soft light, or you're trying to accent something in particular, this is a great light to use. The other area where I love using this light is on the second tier of your home. A lot of times people forget to go and light that second tier, the bedroom dormers and different areas like that. Well, with a simple gutter mount from Fx Luminaire, which I'll talk about later, I'll show you guys how you can go and mount this on your eaves troughs and highlight the second tier of your home and completely take your landscape lighting to the next level where most people miss out. Next is the PL path light from Fx Luminaire. This is a great light to use anytime that you need to highlight some walkways or steps or create some security lighting in some really dark areas. It's a great light for just creating some contrast between some accent lighting on your home and in your landscape, between some down lighting down on the ground and the garden bed areas that you use. The one thing I will say about the path light and any path light is people often tend to use more path lights than they need to. So my recommendation is use these sparingly and use them only where you need to create that contrast. If you have areas where you have big giant rocks or boulders in your landscape, it's a great light to use because you get a lot of reflective light off of those rocks. Something I always get asked about these lights is how far apart do you space them? And as a general rule of thumb, we tell people 8 to 12 feet apart, but it really depends on how dark that area is. The darker the area, the further away you can space them. And changing the intensity of the bulb doesn't always change how bright that light is going to be or how far that light's going to spread. It's more determined by the height of the riser. So In most of our kits, you're gonna find a standard 12-inch riser that you can space between 8 and 12 feet, depending on how dark that area is. But if you're looking to spread that light a little bit further, look at getting an 18-inch or 24-inch riser on your path lights, and that's how you can go and really spread that light out so that you don't have to overuse them, but you can just use them in the right spots to create that subtle downlighting on your garden beds, patios, and so many more other areas. But if you're looking for more ideas on where to use these and how to best use these, be sure to go to our website at lightingdoctor.ca and access our free consultation video series where you can actually send us pictures of your property, and we're going to send you some different ideas on how you can go and best use this light and so many others. So thanks for watching. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys got some great do-it-yourself landscape lighting tips. Now please be sure to go to our website at lightingdoctor.ca and check out our how-to page. It's full of great resources, from our podcast to our video to our most frequently asked questions. And also check out our try it before you buy it light, where you can actually go now and get one of our premium quality uplights and a King Innovation Insta-Light, which is basically a battery pack now that allows you to go and run those lights and test them out on your property. Try it for 14 days. If you don't love it, send it back to us and we'll give you a full refund. And if not, you keep the light at a discounted rate and go and buy what you need for your project. So thanks again for watching. Please be sure to leave us a comment. We'd love your feedback. Have a great day.